So I am Rebecca Olson, and for Olson Ecological Solutions, I'm the founder and president. And Olson Ecological Solutions, back in 2006, I started this company to focus on restoration ecology, and then it morphed into really focusing in on water quality issues. Our work turns out to have different faces and different projects, and sometimes the goals are water quality, like I suggested. Sometimes it's wildlife habitat. It can be beautification. It can be soil remediation, soil health. There are a lot of different benefits to the work that we do that people recognize and want. So here at Nicholas Conservatory and in Sinisippi Park across the street, we've worked with the Park District and their landscape architects and engineers on several projects. And it started with the Eclipse Lagoon when it was being restored. Part of that area, the landscape architect wanted to be native planting, and that is Scott Sanders with, at the time, Sanders Design Group. And so we worked with Scott to line the pond with native plantings, and then the hillside between the highway and the pond, we planted all in native plantings. And then as a next step, we moved on to the rose garden, and that hillside between the highway and the rose garden is all native grass. It's one species, which is northern dropseed, and I wanted to show this example because when we think of native plants, a lot of times we think of diversity and prairie, and it doesn't always have to be that way. It depends on why you are planting the species. So we picked this species because we didn't want something that was a focus. We wanted something that was a backdrop. And you can see northern dropseed doesn't get very tall, and then it is very wispy and it flops over, and it provides this calming, feathery effect. So that's nice for the rose garden, but what it also does is happening underground, and it has very extensive, fibrous, bulky root systems. And so it's providing a couple of things with those root systems. It's providing stabilization of the hillside. It is providing extra filtration and infiltration of the water that comes down this hillside from the interstate. And it's one of the native species that handles salt better than others. And with salt being one of the way we maintain our roads, a lot of times on the roadsides you'll see dead areas, and that's probably from the salt, could be a mixture of things. But it filters and is okay to absorb some of that salt, and it also absorbs and cleanses the stormwater from other runoff issues like oil, spilled gas, the typical dirty road.